Hi everyone, today is the 4th of August. I'm enjoying my summer break and I hope that you're doing the same. However, less than in a week, I'm getting back to work. I need to make some arrangements, I need to organize my classroom, I need to do some prep work and so on. And I think that many of you are starting working very soon too. So I want to share my special back to school tips with you. These tips really help me to dive into work right away, staying calm and prepared. Tip number 1, get back and stick to school routine. It might sound simple, but in reality, it turns out to be the most difficult part. Well, let's face the truth, we all become lazy during summertime. For instance, we go to bed when we want, we wake up when we want, we eat when we want, and so on. So try to organize your day pretending that school has already started. There's one important thing. Please do it gently. I mean, there's no need to wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow after getting up at 10 a.m. for 3 weeks. You know what I mean. Honestly, students want to find out good looking and fresh on the first day of school. Tip number 2, create a to-do working list. There's no need to say how important a planner is, but I'm not talking about a planner right now. I'm talking about these special lists which contain all, even the most insignificant points that should be done before school starts. Personally, I like to graduate them. I mean, I don't put all these points randomly. I define the main points and then the sub-points. Moreover, I try to fit them on one page because it enables me to observe the whole picture at a time. I mean that when we put all these great lists, when we write down all these points on different pages, we can simply overlook something and forget about it in the end. I love creating such lists because it helps me to, stay prepared and keep everything under control, as much as I can. Tip number 3, make sure that you've planned your curriculum, at least for the first couple of weeks. Schools provide teachers with all the necessary students' books, workbooks, grammar books, and so on, depending on the academic program. However, these textbooks are incomplete. So if you want your students to meet high standards, you certainly need to find extra materials. So think of all the papers you're planning to use during explanation of new material, find some additional information and tasks that you won't find in the textbook. Look for quizzes, interesting facts, or extraordinary activities, and so on. Gather all these papers in one place, put them in different folders with different labels on them, and it will certainly ease your work at the beginning of the year. There's also one thing worth mentioning. Don't forget about emergency substitute teacher materials. Make sure that everything is set up beforehand. Tip number 4, create a document containing answers to frequently asked questions. It's predictable that parents will ask you tons of questions at the beginning of the year, and it can be really time consuming to reply to all of them, especially when they are practically the same. Apart from general ones, every teacher has his or her own classroom rules, own criteria for assessing students' work, own procedures of homework submission, own deadlines, and so on. So just make sure that you have your personal lists of routines ready by the time school starts, so that students and parents can easily find answers to all their questions and become aware of your requirements. And finally, tip number 5, stay relaxed. No matter how stressful and unfortunate, or vice versa, flourishing and smooth last year was, it's over. Don't forget that a new year is a new beginning. New students, new ideas, new experience, new accomplishments. So, take a deep breath, smile, and face the upcoming events with enthusiasm and delight. These were 5 special back to school tips. Thank you very much for watching. Leave comments, subscribe, and have a great day. Bye!